Okay. Wrestle Kingdom 14 Day 2. We watched it the day it happened. But Cedra was delaying everything, so, we're doing it today. She's in pain. She ain't feeling up to much. She just forgot to do this. I was going to do it by myself, but she pleaded so bad. Oh, can't we just do this together? And I'm like, all right, I'll hold off. Day and a half later, I'm reminding her in anger, like, I can do this alone. No, I know. And now we're here.
We were doing other stuff yesterday together.
We watched Batwoman like crazy. Supergirl.
We cooked.
We still, and they messed up on Batgirl. We gotta. Y'all want to see the episode, but then again, we don't need to.
Yeah.
And then we cooked. Man. Got spiral slice on stuff, and I was burning potatoes. I'm not good with the air fryer. I'm just not. I'm just not good with the air fryer. I'm trying, but the potatoes want me to look at them the whole time, and I can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No. See, look, if I cook them for 5 minutes, they just still limp. I cook them for 10 minutes, they still limp. I cook them for 13 minutes, they still limp. I cook them for 15, 17, still limp. Cook them for 20, still limp. Now, replace that. If I cook them for 15 and they ain't watching, they burn up. If I cook them for 10 and they ain't watching, they burn up. Like today, the wedges, really thick, they burned up. It was only in there for 10 minutes.
They didn't look burned.
No, they look like that nice restaurant crisp.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, not 10, it was 20 minutes. They said cook them 15 to 20 minutes. I did 20. Why? Because when I went in there and looked at it and I checked it at 17 minutes, they were just so, just starch white looking. And I was like, they ain't even been cooked. So I left them alone, and then they got burnt up.
They didn't look burned up.
They tasted burnt up. They tasted so burnt up. Okay, y'all ain't here to hear about my bad cooking and stuff. Now look, I can throw down on some eggs. All right, I can throw down on some eggs, scrambled. A little bit of like faux omelette or omelette. I can do that. I can put stuff in there. I can do it up. I can do a baked potato. I can do burgers. I can microwave cook the shit out of damn near anything. The air fryer. I can do steaks and I can do other stuff. I just can't do potatoes in the damn air fryer. That sucks.
You'll get it.
I'll get it. But they here for some Wrestle Kingdom talk. They want to get our take on it, and you know what? Today, you might not be happy because today we are not. CJ ain't gonna be vicious today.
Why not?
Ain't nothing to be vicious about.
Shit.
All right. Watch. I'm gonna diffuse all her shit. Watch this. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be like, dang, he diffused all her shit. So let's get started. Don't be smirk. Let's see. She's smiling and smirking at the same time. All right. So look, the event starts with 6-man tag team gauntlet match, as they do when they forget about their belts. So it starts off with Bullet Club, Bad Luck Fale, Takashi Yujiro, and Chase Owens, and they went against Chaos, if you want to call that a faction. Just people together under a name and they don't do shit. Ishii Tomohiro, Yoshihashi, Robbie Eagles, and this is the gauntlet. So they win. Robbie Eagles it was Ishii with the sheer drop brainbusters, and he defeated X, which is Chase Owens. So that goes on to the next one. They come in. This is Taichi, Kanemaru Yoshinobu, El Desperado. And that was a good kind of match, I didn't see Taichi in it much at all. He got his little few kicks in, took his pants off, and he was gone. And he was gone. See, I'm saying he was gone.
He should have been.
See, you're trying to hate. You trying.
I don't have to try.
He won't even in the match
he
long
didn't
enough.
have to be in there.
He don't. What the fuck? He was not. You can't hate on what won't there.
I can hate on his sheer presence. He sucks the air out of wrestling.
No, those are the hardcore people.
No, he sucks it out too. He comes out, you go.
Okay, yeah, I did do that.
See, I told you.
Yep, but guess what, y'all? She's laughing, so no hating. All right, so but you know what? Anyway, I don't care.
Sucks.
Whatever.
Sucks.
See what I'm working with, people? See what I'm working with? I'm glad you people are hearing this. Man, that's the famous line from Clubber Lang. I love it. It was coming back in the day, but oh man, if y'all ain't seen Rocky 3, y'all missed out on everything fun. So Robbie Eagles, he countered a wheelbarrow victory roll. He did that, and he pinned Kanemaru. So then, Los Ingobernables de Japón come out. So Evil, Bushi, Takagi Shingo, and Ishii gets the win with, he gets pinned with Darkness Falls. It was a 3 count that borders on controversy. Because it was literally 1, 2, and it was 3 as kick out was ensuing and happening. And I don't think the ref goofed. Maybe it was on purpose. But it's stuff like that. If you work the angle properly, adds legitimacy to wrestling, because that was not planned. That moment was not planned. If y'all missed it, y'all missed out on one of the best little spots in the whole damn event, honestly. Honestly, that was the best spot in the whole event, because it was, is it true? Is it not? How you going to score it? The referee was like, it's a pin. And Ishii was like, I ain't happy with this. And then Evil puts him down, the STO or everything is evil. And it was like, hey, get up out of here.
Get out of here.
I'm like, oh, snap.
He snapped that shit off on his ass. It's like, man, I don't think Ishii gonna let that go, man. It was after the 3
Yeah, he ain't gonna let that go.
Snapped. He wasn't ready.
No, he won't. He wasn't ready for that.
He was snapped that shit off and they get the fuck out of
here.
Even
it came up in New Japan, ain't even noticed it, but that's all right, though. And then the champions come out. So I don't know what this is. This is just an amalgamation. So Yano Toru, Taguchi Ryusuke, and Makabe Togi, they're the champions. They come out and they lose to Los Ingobernables de Japón, made in Japan from Takagi Shingo.
It was real nice too. He got Taguchi up and held him there like he ain't shit, and then he dropped him on his shit, and it was great.
Why are you hating on Ryusuke?
No, I'm not hating on Ryusuke. I am cheering for Shingo. Best of Shingo and some juniors.
You can't cheer one without hating the other.
I don't hate Taguchi.
You just
he
got dropped on his shit.
Yeah. Ishii, I love Ishii. He got everything is evil on his shit.
Okay, that's fair. We love some Ishii. Ishii can do no wrong to us.
Can't do no wrong.
So all right, that's fair.
Only 3 of them that can't do any wrong.
Evil can't do no wrong. Evil can't.
4.
Yeah, Evil cannot do wrong.
Only 4 that can't do any wrong.
All right, we might have to talk about that in a second.
All right.
Now, unless they can all get it here. They might. I don't know. Y'all might get it here. Who knows? But LIJ got 6-man tag team gold, and I would like to say that's good, but really? It's a title that no one gives a shit about. So, second match, which I was not a fan of because it could have gone better. It should have gone better. But I've noticed a pattern. And Cedric kind of helped call this out a little bit. We was watching. But it's Liger's final match in his career. I'm hoping he come out for semi-retirement matches. Special events, stuff like that. That'd be nice.
You might.
We'll see how it go. I'm sure Liger's bit by pro wrestling. I'm sure he'll be gone. He'll get his rest. He'll be happy. And it's something to be like, I can still, that little bit of something, I can still do this. I mean.
Wouldn't it be great if he became Booker?
If Liger became the Booker, oh my goodness. We're gonna do some. I'm gonna do some speculation and stuff when it's over because I don't know anything permanent. I haven't looked anything up. I just don't. I do so much. I just don't have the time to drink. So every time, yeah, that's her phone. Every time I hear that, I'm like, drink. Because it's saying, drink your water, man. Stay hydrated. And that's the whole point. But yeah, for this Liger match. Hold up. Get my shoe on. Okay. So, Ru Lee, who is the Ring of Honor TV champion, just as well as his counterpart, which is Dragon Lee. He's also the Ring of Honor TV champion. How do you do that?
Silly.
Takashi Hiromu, who is the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. So, respective levels of champion versus Sano Naoki and Jushin Liger. It was a good match. Liger snapped off a wild bomb, basically. More of a high-angle wild bomb, but he snapped that mess off in the corner. Like, I got tired of your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
because Hiromu was putting it on him. It won't, it won't kid gloves.
It ain't no kid gloves. He was putting it on for a little bit. Now, nobody showed up. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
When the match ended, it was pretty much at the opening stages, mixed with ending stage of the juniors style of wrestling, the current juniors. Liger, honestly, he can just do anything at any given point. You don't know if it's the opening or the closing until you see a brain buster, which he did. The only ones that do a brain buster well are Liger and Austin Aries. Those are the only ones that do a brain buster really well.
He does when he's really pissed at you.
When he's really pissed, he has more of a high angle suplex, if that makes any sense. I don't know what it is, but that's pretty much what's going on with him. Now, Liger lost, with the swinging air raid crash, which Takashi calls the time bomb. And I'm like, I realized, Inoki got squashed in his retirement match. His first retirement match, Choshuriki, he got beat. I think Luthez, he lost his match. Chono, I think he lost his. I think they lost theirs. And it's a pattern, I guess you lose you're going to end the way you began, just losing all the time. Mm-hmm. More of like passing that torch, sort of.
Yeah.
Luthez passed his torch to someone that retired not long after. I don't know if he's fully retired, but he's in and out here and there. And then, Liger, while he can still go easily. He can still contend with these current juniors with his style. Liger just like the original Tiger Mask, the original, he went from extreme, luchador style to stiff hits and kicks. Liger slowly started transitioning to that, and I think maybe that might have been his wake-up call. Maybe. But at the same time, I'm going to be honest with you. Pro wrestling isn't geared for juniors. Yeah, it's nothing but little boys playing wrestling now. Little boys that come out and be like, I want to be in the limelight. I want to go and fuck shit up. I want to go and look all badass and cool without understanding what the fuck they're doing and why. Without understanding the legacy that pro wrestling had and still could have if they stopped ruining shit with their dumbass instant gratuity needs. There's nothing for the juniors. Will Ospreay ran out of competition. I can't think of any competition for Hiromu. Liger left. Tiger Mask, he's retired. No, he's not retired. No, it's Tiger Hattori. But Tiger Mask don't even care for he's mainly in tag matches.
They wouldn't let him get it anyway.
No, they wouldn't because of his age.
There are other lightweights. It's just you normally see them in tag team.
And they don't.
Nobu, Desperado, Bushi, Sho, Yo.
And not one of them is at a caliber to say, represent this belt because you have that level. You got that it factor thing. It's one thing to be a good or great character. It's another to put on a show. It's another to put on a match. And it's another to have all of that combined into the total package. And Takashi Hiromu definitely has the it factor. He's got it all. He's got character. He can carry a match. He can make the opponent look good.
Taiji.
Ishimori, but you're going to get tired of wrestling the same. That's because WWE right there wrestling the same 3 people for titles. You get tired of seeing the same 3 people. Or then you might add one more, but then you got to bring people from out to in. You got to link up with others to get juniors. And that's when it's bad, when you don't have any damn juniors. There's nothing for Liger to stay here for. Liger spent his career. All right, at first, you're too small. You can't be in this. You're done. He earned his way into being a pro wrestler. He was trained by a great. He became great. He broke his ass with Tiger Mask, and Black Tiger, and Wild Pegasus, and others to build the junior division. For decades, they worked on building it, making it worthwhile, and then all it takes is one person to come in as a shitty booker and just throw it all away in a matter of 4 years. And now, when you see that, if your heart don't hit the ground as hard as your jaw, I would be like, I'm done. The love has been taken away. What's the point? You build up the juniors and someone say, if you're not a heavyweight, you're not important. We have the juniors just to have something. We've got these other belts just to have something. They'll never be good enough. They'll never be important. And that's why, in my opinion, one reason why Liger is hanging it up. And he could be saying, I want to be remembered, as what's his name said, he wants to be remembered as awesome as he is and not the decline. And so other people say, I remember when you were good, why don't you hang it up?
Yeah, who wants that?
Go off on a high note. I would have went off on a high note winning.
That's not New Japan way. And honestly, that's really not the Japanese way.
I know. I get that. And I understand that. And that's cool. Like Ric Flair, I think his last match, he lost. I think he lost his last match. When coming to mainstream wrestling. It's stuff like that. So, just throwing it out there. I know y'all probably tired of hearing this and stuff like that, but I thought it was something very important. I don't want Liger's last match to be like, well, he wrestled, he lost, and that's it. No, I want to give some more to it.
And we don't know. It could be something else. It could be serious. It could be health. It could be any number of things.
His wife said, I'm just tired of your same old outfits in the closet. Get them out. I saw Liger's closet, all right? He's got like 6 of the same tops to his outfit, folded as perfect as one can get in the corner. I don't know, and I think the legs were hanging up. He had the... So, I was like, get your stuff out. Get your stuff out the closet, man. I'm tired of it. I jest. But there could be so many reasons. It could be all of them put together in various levels. Or it could just be maybe someone just said, screw you, man, get out. It could be anything.
He may want to go into baking.
Yeah, he might. Like, I got a new passion. What is it? I like whittling. You just never know. But I was not happy the way he lost because I thought the problem is it looked like he threw it. That was it looked like he threw it. Like, okay, I'm tired. This is bullshit. Let's be done with it. Let's go home, man. And that was it. You know what? A lot of people that pissed them off and they turned kind of against Liger. Like, I'm tired of you losing. You go out losing. You suck. You lost. You lost because you're old or whatnot. And it's like, if y'all knew what wrestling was, you just shut the fuck up. I wish people that do know something about wrestling would just tell the people to shut the fuck. You know what? Shut the fuck up. There you go. If anyone with that, he's old, so that's why he lost. Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's move on. All right, it's been a while, so let's move on. Okay, so IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team match. Yo versus Ishimori Taiji and El Fantasmo. And, it was a good damn match.
It was a good match.
It was all right. It was, very, honestly, it was typical, until the end.
I'm just not a fan of El Fantasmo.
He has a flair that I like, but there's this something, and I can't put my finger on it, that bores the shit out of me. And I don't know what it is.
He's arrogant.
He's a fucking heel. If he's not arrogant, he fails.
You can be a heel without being arrogant.
Oh, arrogant is that stage higher than confident.
Arrogant is... it gets, to me, arrogance gets tiresome. And he flippy flops. And he flippy flops like he's the best one that ever flipped a flop.
Shouldn't he be that way? I mean, if you're going to be able to do the flippy floppy stuff, like, if you're going to Will Ospreay yourself, shouldn't you kind of do it awesomely?
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there, Shouldn't it be awesome?
Yeah, but Liger was awesome, but he didn't act like he was the end-all, be-all of shit.
Oh, no, he did it like, move done, let's do something else.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. When they land, and they like, yes, I'm awesome, I'm great, and they parade to the crowd. It's like, you did your move. It ain't like you body slam somebody. You'd be like, see how great I am, and then panda for 5 minutes. Oh, wait, that was Cody Rhodes. Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
Taiji was good, but I enjoy watching Taiji. And Taiji and El Fantasma, they do work well together in tag team.
Yes. Yeah, they do. But this match concludes with Roppongi 3K with a strong zero style shock arrow. Diving double foot stomp onto the ass while the person gets pile driven.
That was a great finishing move. I'm glad they incorporated Show's finisher into their main finisher. Because the other one, it's funny.
Yeah, the 3K, the assisted complete shot.
Yeah. They set that shit up, and every time they set it up, I wonder, what the hell are they going to do? It's so lackluster to me.
They don't have impact. That's the problem. There's no impact with it.
And with this move, there was impact.
There was great impact.
Namely because Show was dominated. He's a little powerhouse. I would love for him to do some singles wrestling and go for the junior heavyweight.
It's more like a singing group. Once that person break off and go singles, it's over. That's pretty much it. It's over. And I mean, Show and Yo and the juniors, when they faced off against each other, it was a great match. Show won, but he should. Show would be someone that should beat Hiromu, going on what we know. But then Hiromu, you got to kill him to beat him, so that always gives him the ability to come back and get the win, and that's great. And not only does Hiromu now have, Time Bomb, but now he's got what he called Time Bomb 2,
Time Bomb 2.
I would have called it Time Bomb Kai or something. I don't know. But it's all right. It's all right. So they won. Got new champs again. They'll lose them after whoever they go against next. So now we got to keep it real. They're losing to that one or the ones after, but they ain't gonna get a third. Trust that. There will not be 3 defenses from them. I don't know what it is. They just won't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got, and I spelled that wrong, British heavyweight title match. Sonata versus the champion, Zack Sabre Jr., which their matches have evolved because Sonata's always proven, I'm a step ahead of you, right? Mm-hmm. Or, not really a step ahead, but more like, I got your style.
He's a thinker.
Yeah, and he does that. That's what made Keiji Muto, that's what gave him that moniker, genius. Because they, thinking in the ring, able to cope with any other style. And that's what Keiji also did, was go against people with various styles in high-profile matches. That's what he did. So, yeah, I know. It's an alarm. So, all right. Now, that's if you can hear that, that's my daughter's alarm.
I wonder it didn't go off this morning.
Yeah, she said it for the wrong one. She doesn't know which one is AM or PM. It's probably just a dot.
It is.
Yeah. So Sonata does. They go through their thing. They seem like I'm glad I haven't. Well, I'm glad I haven't sat through them. Sonata's and Saber's matches, where they obviously do catch as catch can. They show that there's actual pro wrestling, which I freaking love. But I get tired of seeing stuff like that to no payoff. You know, you get to Wrestle Kingdom, you get to the grandest stage of them all, and this match looked just like the previews of the matches we didn't see. Mm-hmm. That sucks. Especially when Sonata basically should have won.
Yeah.
Not only does he have the exact same level of skill, he can do the same counters and go hold for hold, but he weighs more. He has that advantage. He's been trained by some greats. He's been coached by some greats. It makes no sense for him to lose. You know, it ain't about being a Sonata fan. I was a Sonata fan before anyone listening to this even knew about Seiya Sonata. You know,
I'm thinking that maybe Sonata will go over to England and defeat him there. It seems like anytime anyone defeats him for that belt, it's always over there.
They go over there, which makes sense. You know, I would rather lose my belt on foreign soil to that person than on my own home turf. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I would rather that, and then maybe not get it back on my home turf, but put on a great match. And then maybe the next shot on my home turf or theirs, it get it back. It won't matter which, because you're going to come home with it.
They'll probably pull in more money if they're doing that over in Britain than over.
And they could use the money.
They'll pull in, advertising Sonata versus Zach.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'd be
again,
a money maker.
Yeah, I mean, and they need it. All the companies in Britain and stuff, they're shutting down. They are shutting down because WWE is cannibalizing it all. You know, it sucks, but that's what's happening with, and that's what NXT is doing over there. They're literally making other companies shut down. That, you know what that means? That means people are out of work. That's what happens when you go in and you shut that shit, man. Fuck you, WWE. I can't. That's why I haven't been able to watch the NXT. It's just I can't. Granted, they got some good stuff. I just can't consciously do it. I just can't. You know, Taylor Jones talked about it and stuff, and I'm like, I agree. You know, anyone who doesn't understand economy, anyone that doesn't understand what it means to lose a job and you lose almost everything with that job, they're the ones that don't understand. They don't care. They don't get it. They don't. But if you've ever heard or witnessed or listened to the stories of people that someone in their family or they have lost a job because of some cannibalizing it, or someone did poor practices and stuff, now they have no place of work because it either shut down or they had to let people go so they could make up for the loss of revenue. And you see how their life is devastated because some people are just greedy. Yeah. You start to wake up. You start to wake up. And if you are someone that's gone through that or heard that, and you're still all right watching WWE and catering to their product, you know, honestly, you're just as shitty as they are. Because that means you know how bad they are and you still support them. Fuck that. And I know, and I get that. We buy stuff all the time where people, you know, you buy stuff from places that are poorly ran, vilely ran. But that means you would buy nothing. You would buy your soap. You wouldn't buy clothes. You wouldn't run your water. You wouldn't do anything. So it's not about making allowances. It's not about special pleading. It's about what you don't have a choice. But this is just a wrestling show, y'all. You can just not watch WWE. Because if you ever want to teach a lesson, you hit those pockets. That's all corporations understand. You stop giving them the attention and you spread the word on why, the wrestling company will then smarten up. Keep that in mind. So with this, I'm going to continue. Sabre with the counter Japanese leg roll clutch. He wins. He retains. That's all good. But I went to this match knowing he was going to retain anyway. Zack Sabre Jr. has a level of arrogance when he comes out when he's going to retain. when he's going to retain, he also, leading up to it, he throws a lot of hissy fits and he rages out. But in a match where he loses, he looks like he doesn't have a problem in the world. There's no arguing. There's no anger. He just chills. That's when you know Saber's going to lose. Everybody's got to tell. Everybody's got to tell. You just got to watch it long enough and you get to see it. Does that mean that tell is accurate all the time? No. But you can chill and rest on that. And you won't be shocked. That's really all it is. Removing the shock factor. Let's see. Juice Robinson versus X for the IWGP US title. I'm going to go ahead and just throw out my notes real quick. So, X wins with a snap butterfly DDT, floated into an elevated butterfly DDT. So that's what happened with that. And then Minoru exits to challenge X, chokes him out, drops him on his head, calls him a bastard, proclaims he is the king of pro wrestling, stomps one last time, and leaves.
Yeah, that was good.
So that's what happened with X. Juice Robinson, we both knew he was going to lose the match.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't just come in, do a death match, win, and then the next night lose. That's what you do in America. But, you know, in the United States, not America, just the United States.
And Juice wasn't going to win the tag team belts and then win the U.S. belt.
Nope, not going to happen. Make him a double champion that quick? It'd be nice, but then that would undermine later on, you know, the winner of the main event. So you can't do that. Because then you have to say the winner of that joins Juice as a double champion. Mm-hmm. But Juice would, he would, but he wouldn't be a singles double champion. That's the difference. So, and others have already held singles and tag titles at the same time. So he wouldn't be the first. He'd just be one of many. But on that show, you gotta respect the main event. But X, for the second time, he showed that he can wrestle. He showed that he can do stuff. Although he did have to use the chairs and all the other stuff. He was like, Juice started it. No matter who started it, you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it. You could have just done your own thing instead. Oh wait, that is his own thing.
Mm-hmm. Own thing, yeah.
So that's really it. That's really it. X did good, but I can't sit here and be like, I'm not an idiot. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a dumbass. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, he wrestled that good. He did good that time. So he'll do good the next time. I'm now a Moxley fan. A fucking idiot would only be like that. Only a fucking idiot would be like that. The next time he come out, he's gonna do some death match or hardcore shit or something like. Who the fuck knows? He can go to it's just what he do. He ain't gonna change. He had a match. It was all right. He showed that he can wrestle, like I said, but he ain't gonna keep it up. So there's nothing to get your hopes up for. That's almost like saying. That's almost like saying, you know what? Trump won't try to bully another country. Trump had this tweet, and I like that tweet. So he's really good. There's no way he's doing bad anywhere else. Only a fucking idiot would actually think that.
There are plenty of them walking around.
Yep. Legit 1/3 of the United States of America. Fucking idiots. Just keep that in mind, y'all. 33.1% of the United States are full of fucking idiots. Just blah. So let's get to the next thing. Oh, and Minoru came out with such a happy little smile.
He was so happy. He
was
happy and chill.
Like, hey, buddy. Because Minoru have no problem slinging some chairs. He has no problem. I mean, I like some Minoru.
Me too.
He kind of can do no wrong. He's at that area. And he's older than Liger, I think. Yeah. He's older than Liger. Next is the singles, never open weight title match. So there's Goto Hiroki versus Kenta. And that match was alright.
Yeah, Kenta
it was alright.
A lot better than he did the last time we saw him.
Yeah, I would give that. I would only give that match like 3.5 stars. I wouldn't give it 4. I wouldn't give it 4.5. I'd just give it 3. You know, in Goto, he used what they call GTW. I don't know what that stands for. I know, and he did that, and then into the GTR, Goto Revolution. I don't know what the W is. I don't know. I know the first thing I learned about W in Japan was W was like a short thing for laughing. That's all I got. So if you see someone Japanese put up a W in chat, that means basically LOL. So, I mean, it was a good match, though. You know, Kenta lost. He looked all bitch ass. I enjoyed. But Kenta looked better than he did the many times we saw him on his return to Japan. Mm-hmm. So that's good. He looked better, you know, but he lost. Which later ticks me off because it makes no damn sense. But next, we got a special singles match. Ibushi Kota versus Jay White. And I gotta honestly say, for this match to be over any title match is like, what? If your single match is going to be more important than a title match, you might want to reevaluate how you running that title. Seriously, you might want to reevaluate that shit, Ghetto. You know? Just, I think they call him Fredo for a lot more than what we're let on. Mm-hmm. I think they call him that for a lot more. But both of these guys performed the way they should. The match could have easily gone into a 5-star rating, but as it approached that 5-star rating, that point where it could be 5-star, when they done hit their shit and started building up, that's when the interference happens, and that kills it. That drops it all the way back from that 4.8 that it probably was building up, all the way back down to 3.5. Drops it, and that's the whole point. And so you got what happened? Jay hit Ibushi with the chair. He threw the chair and hit him. Get him with the brass knuckles. Jay completes that with the Aztec Brainbuster, and then into the Blade Runner, gets the win. You know, very cool. I like seeing it, but it's all about the interference that killed it. You know, if they kept going, they might have overshadowed the main event, truthfully. If there was no interference, they just kept doing their thing and wrestling and doing what they do in the ring, the way they do it, it might have overshadowed the main event. So maybe that's why they had to put the interference in. Who knows? But those two, as I said a long time ago, if those two get together, they put on a 5-star match. But you don't want to... I mean, if you got an event with 2 5-star matches, that's not bad.
No.
That actually, you know, that would be good. Ah, well. You know, but now then, since nobody knows what a 5-star match is anymore, I think I'm just talking to the win. Okay, so now we got special singles match. Tanahashi Hiroshi versus Chris Jericho.
Oh, man.
Yeah, if Tanahashi wins, he gains a shot at the AEW title. And I'm like, honestly, if I was Tanahashi, I'd be like, what if I win? I'd be like this. You came here looking for a challenger. Mm-hmm. How? No one's coming looking for your belt.
No.
Your belt sucks. It can look as beautiful as it want. You can spend $30,000 on it. It's all about not just who's defending it, but who are they defending it against, and how that built up to be there. And AEW ain't got shit.
They don't.
AEW has just enough people for maybe 4 months of title defenses, and they're done. They're done. There's no one to defend the belt against. You're gonna have to pull someone out the ass. You know, it makes AEW look as weak as they are. You know, I'm gonna come there and try to get a title shot for my title. But we were hoping that. Here's the thing. In general, removing that stipulation out, we was hoping Tanahashi would win. But Jericho did win with the kneeling reverse torture crab, and I'm glad he won. I really would not want Tanahashi Hiroshi to soil himself being on the AEW. Honestly, I do feel that way.
Yeah.
And if he do show up, I'll still love him the same.
Yeah.
But AEW, I just don't have any hope for. You know, I might watch a few episodes maybe later on in the month, see if anything's changed. I doubt it. But it is what it is. Just have to deal with it. You know. Then we get to the main event, final part of this. Naito Tetsuya versus Okada Kazuchika for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And that, folks, is how you run a 5-star match.
Yeah, it was very good.
That was a 5-star match. And Cedra found Okada's tail.
When he's gonna lose, he gets vicious in the ring. He starts doing those bad guy heel moves like taking your knee and driving into the mat. Or driving your back into the apron. Stuff like that.
And he drove Naito's knees all up into the table. Jacked him up.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But didn't follow up. That let me know right there. Either two things. Okada truly doesn't understand the original style of wrestling. Or he was just doing it for show.
Yeah.
And that was just it. Because... And I was sitting there watching. I said, man... I understand that, you know, the match got to go a certain way, but the last person you need in there working on somebody's knees is me. Because I would have jacked his shit up. I'd be like, look, I just slammed your knee into the table, so there's going to be some more damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some shit. Naito didn't even get into his repertoire. Naito has multiple repertoires, and I like that. I like that he hit the Sky Twister press. That he calls the Stardust press. It's rare that he hits it. He only tries it. He only tries it in the big matches.
Don't attempt it very often.
And so, it was great. I enjoyed the match. Now I won't all into it now. It's hard for me to really get into a pro wrestling match. It ain't because I know what I know. It's because I know what they're not going to do. Now, to be honest with you, I'm going to shoot straight. I was prepared. As soon as that thing, if the referee hit 3 or call a submission and Naito lost that match, I wasn't going to watch any more New Japan, period. It just wouldn't have been worth it. It would not have been worth it. And... justice was served. Maybe this is because New Japan, they have no problem doing storylines for 2 and 3 and 4 years. They will work a storyline for a while. They'll do that
for a long time.
Yeah, that's too much time to invest in a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Japan in general, they're about sagas. They do sagas. They do long-winded stuff, and I get that. But you want things safe and secure. It's best to work it at 6 months to a year, and that's roughly it. No more than a year. They're working for that long duration. I wouldn't do it. That's a massive gamble. I don't know what they're gonna do with Naito, because you think about Okada, he done beat everyone that he shouldn't have beat, and then he beat the ones where you're like, I can see going back and forth. Like, for example, Evil should have beat Okada again.
Mm-hmm.
He should have. But hey, they're like, Evil, you're just not champion material, and it's kind of like...
Sonata should have beat Okada.
Yep. Bad Luck Fale, Minoru Suzuki.
Definitely.
Katsuyori Shibata. Just about everybody he's gone against should have beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. Tanahashi, I don't know when. I saw it was just him and Tanahashi when I got back in New Japan. Like in the I think Okada just got out of being the absolute losing young lion, and he started getting his gear together. And it was just always him and Tanahashi, always in the main event TV shows. I got tired. When you see 12 matches in 6 months and it's those two, you're burned out. You are burned out. You just don't give a shit no more. And then you start seeing that one wins. Like when I started watching Tanahashi, when I came back after a while, Tanahashi was the champion. And I do wish I had paid better attention and I had more of an open mind about wrestling then. But he was just winning everything, even when it looked like he shouldn't win. Like I'm like, you should be getting your ass like pinned by now. Why are you alive? You know, kicking out of some devastating moves. And I'm like, can't do this. You know, and it's not these wrestlers' fault so much. It's how they're booked. It's how the matches are booked. It's how the matches are planned out for them. You know, Okada lost and he didn't give a shit. He didn't care, and I don't blame him. Because Okada was burned out the first time.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't it the end of 2017, was it? When he came back with the balloons and stuff?
Yeah. And then he kept that up halfway through. No, end of 2018. In 2018.
Oh, yes, end of 2018.
Yeah,
okay.
But he kept it up into 2018. Then he was like, okay, I'm back to...
He had to rest. He had to wash his brain.
Mm-hmm.
He had to wring his brain out, let it rest, get some love back. You know, he just had to chill and find some joy. And I think he did that. And he's okay, now I can be champion again under my own terms. Because the way Okada was champion when he got it back was way different than what we had seen him with. Alright? So, you know, get some energy and stuff. And now Okada can probably just go and take a damn break. Now he could probably chill and just wrestle just to have some matches and just rest for maybe 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
You know, and then get it back from Naito. Probably in the summer or right after the G1 or something. Oh, just let y'all know, Okada is going to win this G1 this year. Just throwing it out there. If Okada's in it, he's going to win it. All right? Because they don't have big talent. New Japan don't have it. So Naito wins. That's great. I won't like, yes! I was more like, finally. Yeah, just finally. And we would chill, a sigh of relief, and move on. And CJ was like, okay, you want me to click this off now? I said, no, wait. Because one, I want to hear if he's going to call out everybody in LIJ. And I like Naito's endings. I like his endings. So I want to see it. And then Kenta comes out and attacks.
Yes.
And the fans are livid. So he's doing his job.
Yeah.
But here's my problem. How the fuck you gonna book this? He loses his title. He loses the match. And then comes out to go against a title 18 grades above the one he just lost.
Yep.
That don't make sense. And something tells me they're going to unify those belts. You know what? Naito going to defend one belt 1 week and then the world title the week after and then, next month do it again?
I don't think that's feasible.
Now the problem, I'm going to tell you the problem with the match of Okada and Naito. They had grueling matches day 1. Day 2, they came out like there was no problem. They should have sold the fact that they had grueling matches. They didn't do that. But all that aside, that was a 5-star match. Nonetheless, they built it up. They went through their repertoire. They showed emotion. They showed passion. They showed the need and will to win. They utilized their gimmicks. They utilized everything in that ring and outside the ring. And they showed that heart and courage when they get beat down and they got to get back up again. They got to their finishers. Reset, go to the next stage, build back up to a better finish. You show Okada trying to go for his new mid finisher or new finisher. We're not sure how he's going to use it, but that sit out tombstone pile driver. Basically the TTD. It's just another version of the TTD. Tenzan had like 3 versions of it. He had normal, he had a scoop, he had it kneeling, he had it sit out. Tenzan innovated it. Have fun, y'all. And that's what happened. So I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but that's great. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Your return Western Lariat fucking sucks, Okada. Alright? It fucking sucks. If anyone thinks that Lariat is great, then y'all don't know shit about the basic clothesline in general. Alright? Throwing that out there. I give fuck one if I lose subscribers over the shit. You can give me a thumbs down all you want. You need a thumbs down yourself for thinking that Lariat is worth a fuck. Alright? Anyone knows a knockdown when they see it. It's just a knockdown. A Lariat is a put down. And you best not get up, or we're going to have this conversation again. That's what the Lariat says. That's why people don't get up. So it was rare someone got off of Stan Hansen's Lariat. And it was exceedingly rare if anyone even wanted to no-sell it. And even when they no-sold it, they had to give time for them to recover. I've seen it. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but I've seen it. So, this Okada, you need something new, bruh. Need something new. He brought back red ink. That's nice. That's good. Too bad he didn't use it against Naito. You know, should have used it on them knees. You know, little knees. Should have used it. But in any case, you know, Naito, he won, and Kenta, the loser, comes out challenging for something higher. So that looks dumb. But it's only brilliant in this sense. The fans hate him. The Japanese... I can't remember hearing the Japanese audience hating a Japanese wrestler this damn much. I mean, Hideo came out and fucked things up for Naito. Lance Archer put that shit on record. You're Hideo now. That got him fired up. But I'm going to be honest with you, the crowd laughed when Archer said that. I don't even think they knew most of the English, but when he said Hideo, it was this little bitty ha ha ha. You could hear it in the audience. It was just a little bit in the front rows. And I'm like, I said, oh, he's embarrassed. And he got up mad. And for a moment, y'all, it turned into a shoot until he calmed down. You'll hear about that in 20 years. That's how long it's going to take for him to get over that, to expose that one. But it turned into a shoot for a few, and then, you know, settle your shit, let's do this match. That happens quite often in wrestling matches. It'll turn into a shoot, but you don't know when, because somebody decided to get cute in the goddamn ring and say some shit or do something. That's the magic of pro wrestling. You don't know when it's real, you don't know when it's fake, unless somebody's throwing punches and hitting the ring mat square. God damn it. And or you know, flipping dicks and shit. I don't know. Just, but right now, Naito and Kenta can bring back the old days. That y'all don't see it. You don't see it because you're not used to it because it's been so damn long. But in those mid to early 90s, the way that ended is how a whole match would be when it was a heel and a face in New Japan. That's the intensity that would be there. And they've got the ability. Kenta has it. Naito always has it. To turn that match, what should be a 4-star bullshit, who gives a damn title match, into a 5-star match where people are rioting in the streets. They can do it if they let themselves do it. Promise you that. Promise you that. I'm not a fan of Kenta in terms of his in-ring ability. I'm not, because he innovated. I guess he actually innovated the hesitation drop kick. He just sucks at doing it now. He used to be great. What happened? Let's make Kenta great again. He just throws his ass in their face with his feet tucked in now. That's what he does. Now, he caught, who's Goto. his heels caught Goto on the jaw. That was, yeah, Goto. He looked like I got words over that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe Goto's kept it professional. Maybe he did. Maybe he stiffened up on him on a certain thing or two. I don't know. But he caught him with the heels on the jaw, and Goto was like, motherfucker. You can see it. He didn't look hurt. He looked like, I'm going to get you back for that. So, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how, and I'm glad I don't. But I'll be, you know, and look, anyone who see any new stuff about Kenta and Naito and their rivalry and stuff, you know, let me know. You know, you got my Twitter, you know, send it to me, you know. It's all good. You know, I'm going to start checking the email account more often. I got to link it to my phone. But, yeah, that's everything we thought about Wrestle Kingdom 14 Day 2. Day 1 and Day 2 were both good. They were really good. I enjoyed them.
They were very enjoyable.
This is Taika Hattori's final wrestling event. I don't know if it's his final...
I think it's his final Tokyo Dome match, but I don't know if he's...
retiring altogether or just doing New Japan or just Tokyo Dome. I don't know which it is, but...
Trying to look that up.
He'll just go back and live in New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Taika Hattori, he look, that's the Mac Daddy referee right there, man. That's him. You know, Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. You know it. Yeah. Now that this is pretty much over, I can say it. I diffused Cedra.
You did not diffuse.
I diffused you.
You did not.
I did it. You was all smiling and staying out of it and just listen. Cedra's in pain. Her back is her. She got sciatica and she's in.
And I'm sleepy as hell.
Oh, and she's sleepy. Did I bore you?
No, it's just I ain't got enough sleep past 2 days.
Oh, we can't watch the shows. That's okay. You'll get plenty of sleep. You ought to watch TV with me because I'm important.
You are important, but I'll watch TV with you, and then after a little bit, you be watching alone.
Yeah. There are many times I'm watching TV and I wake up. I'm like, where'd she go? Where'd she go? It's kind of how it is when it comes to the junior division, right? Ooh, yeah, look how it turned out into a burn.
I just got to start pulling them folks out of the tag team.
They ain't got that division going well either. I say unify the heavyweight and intercontinental belts and unify the tag team and junior tag, and because their heavyweights are pretty much juniors now, so you know what I'm saying? So you might as well just unify all this shit, reduce it, make it far more competitive instead of everyone gets a gold star. Mm-hmm. You know, have them fight for it. But yeah, we're gonna end it here before the 60-minute mark. We hope you enjoyed this. So if you got any, you know, questions or whatnot, hey, we're here. You know, comment sections. Taylor Jones, he utilized the comment section like a motherfucker. Love it, appreciate it, man. That's why I'm always calling your name out. You know, I would call out more names if they did it too. but you know, Taylor Jones, you know, that's the man. That's the future artist right there, y'all. Check him out on Twitter, straight up. Check him out. With that said, we're going to get up out of here. It's been Cedric and Cedra for CR Wrestling Commentary, Wrestle Kingdom 14 Day 2. Thank you for listening.